You ever see a praying mantis kill a hummingbird?
I don't watch stuff like that, man.
You should watch that, because the praying mantis is like the human or the Earth-like equivalent of what one of those alien things are. The alien thing's an enormous praying mantis, probably even more violent and more deadly. And I just don't buy Sigourney Weaver with a stupid fucking robot crane suit on kicking its ass.
Does it make me a pussy when I watch Planet Earth and I see a lion chase a gazelle or whatever, and I fast forward?
No. You just don't want to see the suffering.
I don't want to see it. But does that make me weak, though?
No, it's not weak. You just don't want to experience it.
Yeah, I don't want to experience it.
You know what it is. You've seen it before.
Yeah, I've seen it happen.
You don't have to see a lion eating a fucking gazelle guts first over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Or hyenas. The hyenas ones are the wild dog ones. Those are the ruthless ones.
Yeah, those are crazy.
Because they're pulling the guts out while the thing is trying to stand up.
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
At least the lions kill you first. The cats always kill you. They don't just eat you. Cats grab you by the neck and they fucking kill you.
Wow.
But dogs, wild dogs and hyenas and bears, they just start eating you.
And then the alligator, you have to do a twirl with them.
Yeah, you might not.
You do a little dance.
You might not die for an hour.
With an alligator?
With a lot of different creatures.
Well, oh, really?
Depends on what. Well, alligators will take you underwater. They'll drown you because they want to stuff you under a log so you can rot. So you're easier to consume.
What animal could I think I could survive? You think
a mouse? Maybe a mouse. Maybe
no.
A really angry mouse, you'd probably run into a wall.
Well, with a bear, maybe. You don't think so?
A bear?
Yeah, but I would just not freeze.
I don't think that works.
Freezing doesn't work?
Depends on why they're there.
All right.
If they're there to eat you, no, that's not going to work.
Right.
If they're there to scare you away from their children, maybe.
But do you know what to do?
No, there's no what to do. There's not a lot to do.
Because when you go to Hawaii and you swim with the shark, they give you rules. You don't splash.
Did you hear about that kid that was just in the Shark Tank? Was in the Bahamas? He got bit. They had some Shark Tank experience, and some kid got bit by a shark. Some kid, I think, from Maryland.
Really?
Yeah, don't fuck around, man. They don't know that it's a Shark Tank. They're sharks. They're sharks.
Yeah. And
a bear is like, to think you know what to do. Maybe if you spray it with pepper spray, it'll run away. Maybe it won't. Maybe if you shoot it, you'll stop it in its tracks. Or maybe you only have like a 9mm and you could pump it full of 4, 5, 6 holes and it still tears you apart.
Wow.
Yeah, you if you're gonna shoot it with a gun, you want a large caliber rifle. You want like a 300 Win Mag.
Yeah.
You want something big, something boom, boom. You
Yeah.
want to put large holes in that gigantic monster predator.
What about sword? No.
No, you're fucked.
Okay.
It's gonna knock
All
that fucking thing out. You won't even-
Okay. That
you
one
won't even
swing.
be able to-
Okay.
You won't even. You'll fucking bounce it off its nose, and it'll just get mad at you.
Yeah.
You'll miss. You'll panic. It's just hard. The speed that it moves at will astound all your senses. You'll panic because you'll realize you don't have the reaction time. You don't have the physical movement time capable of dealing with how fast it's coming at you. Your body doesn't work good enough to do that.
You know, I would run toward it and just get it over with.
That might work.
I'll just run and I'll just jump right into the head, maybe.
It depends on where it bites you. The thing about those things is they don't necessarily kill. They just hold down and eat. They just hold you down and start eating.
Okay.
You know Grizzly Man, that documentary?
Oh, yeah, I saw it. Yeah. Wow.
That video where the lens cap was on, but they have an audio of him dying. It's
so horrifying. I know.
It's like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
5 minutes of that thing eating him alive. 5 minutes is so long,
It's so long
before you're dead.
Yeah.
You got to think of how long it is. If something just weighs 1,000 pounds, putting its paw on your chest and just pulling your guts out, screaming, eating you dick
I bombed
first.
for 5 minutes, and that seems like 20 minutes.
Right. Imagine getting eating.
Oh my God.
Right.
Forever.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you bomb anymore?
Oh, a Jokel bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
We also do Bottom of the Barrel. You know, Bottom of the Barrel is
No.
like one of those shows where the audience has suggestions and you reach in the barrel and pull out the suggestions and then you just riff. Boy, I bombed on those shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't. Sometimes there's no suggestion. Sometimes it's like green sneakers.
Oh
And
my
you're
God,
like,
it's so
okay,
hard.
The fuck am I going to do with this?
Yeah.
Because sometimes people are trying to trip you up. Sometimes people have good suggestions.
Yeah.
Some of them are actually like almost in the form of jokes. Like some of them are really funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you just randomly pull out a topic, and the audience fills it out?
Exactly.
Wow.
And it's like sometimes it's an amazing premise factory because you're on the spot like that, every now and then an idea will pop into your head. You're like, oh shit, that's a bit.
Yeah.
And then that bit, you get home and you listen to it and you write it down. Like, there's 3 or 4 bits that I've gotten that are actual bits now because of that show.
I want to admit to something to you right now, if I may. I do. I want to admit something to you right now, if I may.
Okay.
The reason why I haven't done a special is because of the fear of doing new shit.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
It's shameful. I get...
Yeah, but this idea that you have of a Bobby Lee new joke night.
I'm forcing myself to do it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Because, when you guys left the store, and I don't want to make fun of... I love all the comics, dude, but it's like, sometimes when the headliners, like the guys with names, leave town for the weekends, you look some of the lineups there, you know what I mean? And so when they're not as strong. So when I'm in town, I'm in the main room, I have the prime spot, it's packed. I have this fucking pressure to crush.
Of course.
Because I just know that they're there to see me and I want to give them a good show.
Well, you could do sets other places too, Do sets other places. Go to the Ha-Ha. Fuck around at the Ice House. Go to Flappers. Go fuck around in other spots.
Flappers?
Yeah. I know you're saying that, but it's like, go up there. It's a crowd. They're humans. Fuck around. Burr fucks around there.
Oh, well, yeah.
Burr likes to do that. He likes to go to the Ice House. He'll fuck around there.
Yeah.
You got to kind of fuck around. You gotta like come up with ideas and sit down. Like last night, I told myself I'm gonna go to bed early. I was in front of the computer at 10 o'clock, and I was like, I'll stop at 12 and I'll go to bed. But then I caught an idea. And I wrote it out till like 3:30 in the morning. I was just writing.
Wow.
And when I do that, I'm like, okay, that was productive. Even though I'm tired, and I woke up late today, even though I'm tired, I'm like, but that was productive.
Wow.
And if I can force myself to do that 3-4 times a week, and sometimes, dude, I'll just sit in front of that fucking computer and it's just nonsense. It's just nonsense. It's nothing. It's embarrassing. It's terrible. There's nothing to this. I'm trying to work it out. I'll fucking take a little of that, go over it again. But when sometimes nothing. Sometimes I got nothing.
But when you write something, though, and you look at it, right, do you go, okay, this is like a 60%? Like, do you do that?
It totally depends.
It depends.
Sometimes it's like 100%. Some bits, like, as I write them, that's exactly how I perform them. It's not normal, but it happens.
Yeah.
And then some bits are just seeds. It's just a seed, and I got to throw that bitch on stage and see where it goes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it doesn't go anywhere.
Right.
Sometimes I think it's from, like, Ron White was telling the story the other day about this joke that he had that he thought was really funny.
Yeah.
And I had it planned in my mind when it was going to be applause break.